Hi and welcome to my Wednesday video. Today I'm actually going to be talking about a little different subject that I normally talk about because I got a request from my friend Marcella. She is from France. I always say French France. Anyhow, she's from France and she would like 3 brilliant tips about how to improve her pronunciation. Now, these tips, they do go with any language that you're learning, but because Marcella is learning Swedish, I will give you, there's one little tip that has to do with Swedish. Otherwise, you can actually apply this to any language. So Marcella, I hope you like this one. Mwah. But guys, first, I'm Margrét Atladóttir, and I am a mindset expert that serves people that want to take control of their lives. Welcome back. Well, first of all, I do want to say that, in my opinion, you should always be proud of your origins. And that includes if you have an accent. Be proud. But, there's a big but, you do want people to understand what you're saying and what you want, and you want to understand them. Now, therefore, this video. So, my tip number 1 is to listen to the long sounds in a sentence. Now, these long sounds are the most important thing in a sentence, and they are what you call stressed, right? And you can make them very, 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 very long when you're practicing. But the thing is that there are a lot in every language. You do have some people who have written books about pronunciation. In Sweden, we have a guy called Olle Kjellin, and he is a pronunciation expert. You follow his books and you totally got it. One thing that's very, very important, if you do have like a sentence that you're practicing on, bend your knees, use your body. Now, pronunciation in itself, intellectually, is not a very difficult thing. It's not, it's not like you don't know how to pronunciate it. You just don't do it. Now, why don't you do it? And the answer is actually that your body, your body is still like tuned into your mother tongue. Now, the rhythm of, now let's say the Swedish language, is the Swedish rhythm. You can't do the Spanish rhythm for that, right? Or any other language rhythm. And that's why your body has to understand it, and it just automatically goes into the Swedish rhythm. Now, you have to practice this. This is like any other muscle that you have to practice, but you have to practice it for a while, for at least 3 months, every day. Even though it's not for long, but every day for at least 3 months. But then you're actually done. It's like check. You don't have to be doing it all your life. So that's the positive side of things. But use your body. So my absolute best tip is to take a sentence. You know where the stress is. And every time there's a stress, you bend your knees. And you get really nice ass muscles. But you bend your knees so that your body understands that this is supposed to be a long one. My tip number 2 is to listen. Listen in any situation you can find. On the bus, at a cafe, even though you are not in the conversation, listen to the people sitting next to you. or on the table next to you. Just listen and listen to films, to series, to songs, to podcasts. If you think about kids, now kids, they listen first. They listen and they listen and they listen and they listen before they actually speak. But they listen between like a month and 3 months. And when they speak perfectly. Why? I'll tell you why. Because their ear knows what they are hearing. Okay, so you're not a kid. And it works differently when you're grown up and learning a language. And I can understand that fully. And that's why listening. Just concentrate on listening to anything that you can. And one really, really great thing to listen to is songs. Take songs that you actually can hear the lyrics. Take out the lyrics from internet and sing along. Okay? And when you sing along, you imitate the singer. And now the singer speaks perfect Swedish. No, don't they? My tip number 3. Well, here comes my theater background. You know what? Create a Swedish person with a typical Swedish name. With a typical Swedish background. And pretend to be that person. Now that person will, of course, not talk with a French accent like my friend Marcella would. But if she does pretend to be, let's just take another typical Swedish name, Anna Andersson. Anna Andersson does not speak with a French accent, now does she? And I'll promise you that my friend Marcella, her French accent will be a little bit less, which is great, right? For those of you who didn't know, I do have a master's degree in second language teaching. And I've been working with theater, for a long time now. And all these little things that I've told you today, they actually work, and it's really cool. With that, I want to thank you so much for watching my Wednesday video. I know this one is a different one. Please subscribe and please send me a request if you want me to give you tips on some subject. And any subject, like I've proven today. Of course, I want you all to send me a message as well for a free coaching session. If you do live in Sweden, check out my Mindset Mastery Theater course and reach at least 2 of your personal goals. With that, don't forget, guys, you got this.